action, yeah. We're live.
All right.
First of all, let me have you say your name so people out there in YouTube land know who you are.
Sure. My name is Gary Robinson. I'm the manager of Acura Product Planning.
Hey Gary, and we're standing in front of the brand new 2017 Acura MDX, and here's the important word, hybrid.
That's right.
So let's start by kind of telling me about the car. What makes this car special?
Sure. Well, for 2017 model year, we actually upgraded all of the MDX models pretty significantly. Everything got a new front end, so actually every piece basically in front of the A-pillars was replaced with a new design. And the real center of it, of course, is our new grille that we have taken from our precision crafted performance concept car, which was shown in Detroit about a year ago. More than that, there's a lot of other styling changes on the MDX, bigger wheels, so 20-inch wheels on most of the models, exposed dual exhaust. But this is the hybrid model, and so this is kind of the new news for us right now as we get into 2017 is the introduction of this, which is actually our first hybrid SUV in Acura ever. And it also happens to be our most powerful Acura SUV ever, which we think is a pretty cool little combination of factors there.
So let me do this. Yeah. Let me do a walk around so people can see it. Yeah, let's just walk around so people can see what it looks like. And you guys might notice that it looks very similar to the regular MDX. So Shahab wants to know, why is it better than an RX hybrid?
Well, I'll tell you, Shahab.
Yeah.
Once these are available in your dealerships, you need to go drive them, because frankly, I think that will be the real way that you're going to know that it's better than the RX hybrid.
Yeah.
On paper, we offer a lot more for the money. The RX hybrid has less horsepower. The fuel economy is slightly better on the RX, but for somebody that's got a family, this is a 7-passenger vehicle. The interior of the vehicle is not compromised one bit by the hybrid system, and so with that, basically all of the needs that you ever have that you can use in an MDX that makes an MDX a better choice than the RX are true today. But like I said, the real difference is going to be found in the drive, and you need to go and drive it and see for yourself.
Let's keep walking. People are asking about the fuel economy, of course.
Yep.
So what is the fuel economy?
Yeah, so the fuel economy for this is 26 city, 27 highway, 27 combined. So that means that it is a full 5 miles per gallon combined, which is, kind of probably the best measure, better than the normal version. So that's a serious difference. And so what it equates to is roughly in the neighborhood of $450 a year of fuel savings over the normal version. So I mean, it's only $1,500 more than the normal version. It actually would pay for itself in just about 3 years.
And you got 20s on here, right, you said?
That's right, we sure do. Yeah, so all the hybrids have 20s, 2 different designs.
People want to know, when will they be at the dealers?
They will be in the dealers starting at the beginning of April. It's a pretty low volume vehicle, so probably realistically, it won't be in all the Acura dealers, kind of maybe until closer to the end of April. But we are just starting to build them now, and they will be there soon.
A Mad Dog wants to know, does it take premium or regular gasoline?
It is premium recommended, which means it'll run just fine on regular gasoline, but it is designed for premium.
Now, the normal MDX has a 3.5 liter, right?
That's right.
And this has a 3 liter, so it's a little bit of a smaller engine, but it puts out more power and more torque. How did you do that?
Yeah, so basically it is the secret of the electric motor. So the gas engine itself is a 3 liter versus a 3.5 liter. It's a little bit less powerful than the normal MDX, but what you've got is actually 3 different electric motors that add on top of that. So all in all, there's actually 4 different power units in this vehicle. So the 3 different electric motors combine to add roughly 70 or so horsepower to the output of the gas motor. So the total horsepower for this vehicle is 321, which is about 30 more than the normal version.
Whoa, how many electric motors? 4 electric motors in here?
Well, 3 electric motors plus the gas motor, so four total power plants.
All right, so where are the 3 electric motors? Where are they located?
Yeah, so that's a great question. So there's one that is actually mounted in the transmission.
Yep.
So basically, you've got the gas motor, you've got the transmission, and sandwiched in between there is an electric motor that effectively just sort of boosts the power output of that. But the real secret is the back, and we have what we call a twin motor unit. There are 2 different electric motors, one for each wheel, that separately controls power. And the beauty of that system is, instead of a lot of other electric or hybrid vehicles where there's just one electric motor, we are uniquely controlling the left and the right wheels. And what that means is, at any given moment, we can put positive torque on one side and negative torque on the other side. And what that allows us to do is incredible control over the turning behavior of the vehicle. And so what we call super handling, which is the name for our normal all-wheel drive system, this is super handling plus. Basically, at any speed, at any throttle position, it can be controlling the power between the 2 rear wheels.
We have 2 other questions. People want to know, how much can it tow?
So we actually don't recommend towing for this vehicle. Because of the hybrid system, the towing was going to be a little bit less than the normal version. And so our towing is so good on the normal MDX that we actually want anybody who's tows to buy the normal MDX where 5,000 pounds is the normal.
And the other question is there a premium over the cost of a regular MDX?
Yeah, it is $1,500 more than the regular MDX. But at that price, it is an amazing value. It is actually the lowest priced hybrid among its competitors. For that price, there's a very high-tech adjustable shock absorber damper system. There's some styling changes, and then all the different hybrid components. Well, so it's a little bit more. Yeah, we can go over here.
Yeah, let's go over it. And by the way, guys, people are asking what auto show this is, and this is not an auto show. This is I'm here a day before the car where we have a program for journalists where we get to drive it. So I'm going to get to drive it tomorrow and then do a full-on review. Of course, driving impressions are embargoed until next week, but we will do kind of a sneak peek review. And then tomorrow morning, you guys are doing a complete technical presentation, and we'll show that live as well. So let's talk about what you got here.
So one of the things I've been saying about this vehicle is that it is an interesting one. And it looks pretty much like a normal MDX, but under the surface, totally unique powertrain, totally unique braking system, totally unique suspension. And these three components here are the heart of our hybrid system. I'm not an engineer, so I won't attempt to explain them in too much detail, but effectively what you're looking at here, this is the battery pack. And very interestingly, the majority of the components that you see here literally are the exact same components that are in the NSX. There is no difference at all to the batteries that are in this vehicle to those in the NSX. This is the power control unit. And so what this does is take all of the power that comes out of the battery and basically translates it into the power that runs the motors. And then this is what I was referring to before. This is the twin motor unit. And so this is effectively in the place of a rear differential. So two different electric motors, one here, and sort of a clutch type of mechanism in the middle that connects them. And this is what is delivering the power to those rear wheels. Roughly 100 foot-pounds of torque to the rear wheels at any one time, and this is what gives you the amazing handling performance. And it's basically the exact same components in a slightly different wrapper than what's in an NSX.
And I believe that the battery is a 1.3 kilowatt hour.
Off the top of my head, I think
I got that one right. And also, people want to know, will this car be in New York at the auto show? Will you have it there?
It absolutely will be in New York at the auto show.
Well, let's walk inside. Why don't we sit down? You sit in the driver's seat, I'll sit in the passenger. We'll show them the inside of the car. And then, of course, there's a nice hybrid logo on the side of the car. But it's hard to tell this apart from any kind of run-of-the-mill. I shouldn't say that's a bad word.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. So in the interior of the vehicle, we actually put a lot of effort into the interior of the MDX for 2017 in general, and you're seeing a lot of those same things here. A very beautiful open pore wood with a kind of a matte finish on it. If I move over a little bit, this really nice redesigned seat, really top quality leather, and some nice little styling touches like the different color piping, the stitches. The one unique thing on the inside of the vehicle is actually the pedals down there. Basically, they're kind of like a sport pedal design, probably a little hard to see.
Yeah, you can't see it. It's too dark down there. People are saying, please close the door so they can we'll get the chime to stop. There you go.
That is a little annoying. And then this is our top of the line advanced model, and so for 2017 we introduced this captain's chairs option. So it's got a really nice functional middle center console there with two unique seats on the outboard positions. There's also a tech model which has a normal bench seat in the back.
And people want to know how much does it cost? How much does all this cost?
Yeah, so the MDX Tech model for the Sport Hybrid is just a tick under $52,000, and then the upper model, which is actually what we're sitting in right here, is about $58,000.
All right, and Liam wants to know, what's your favorite feature of the car?
My favorite feature of the car, and I don't know if this is a feature, is that twin motor unit that's powering the rear wheels.
It certainly is a feature.
The ability of that to control the power. As Acura, we always talk about precision crafted performance. And so the fact that it can so literally control the power in an incredibly precise way, to me, is kind of mind-blowing. And that's one of those things where, we didn't need to do something like that. Frankly, we could have introduced a hybrid with much simpler and cheaper and less complex technology. But that's one of those things that as an engineering company, it just makes us happy to do something like that. It's exciting to us, and to me, that's kind of the cool thing.
People want to see the third row, so let's go back there.
Yeah, sure.
It's kind of dark. We'll open up the back for you guys.
Yeah, I'll come back over to
Yeah, let's open up the back so you can see it. People want to also know, and you may not know this, will this be at the Houston Auto Show?
I believe it will.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head, I can't say for sure.
Okay,
But,
so that's a maybe.
So that's kind of a look at the third row from the back. And here, let's
Yeah,
show you here.
it's pretty dark, but oh, that's nice how that folds forward, giving you
I
easy.
mean, there's a little button here. You
Yeah.
push that. The button is designed that even a child could do it and get in there. I mean, it's probably not something you want to go on a 1,000-mile trip in, but it's perfectly comfortable for any kind of around town thing that anybody would need to do.
We're getting a lot of questions. One of the more popular ones is, does it have a CVT?
No, it does not have a CVT. So there are no Acuras with a CVT. So this is actually a dual clutch transmission. So it is actually probably closest to almost like a racing type of design. Very similar to what's in the NSX. So this is a 7-speed DCT. The NSX uses a 9-speed DCT. But the beauty of that DCT technology is that it can bang off incredibly efficient and precise and quick shifts. The beauty of coupling that with an electric motor is it actually basically one of the downfalls of some DCTs is that they can be a little rough. With the electric motor in there, basically allows you to smooth it out and deliver the power in a very luxurious way.
People are like fast and furious on these questions.
Yeah.
People want to know, does it have paddle shifters?
It does have paddle shifters, yeah.
That's nice. And then people also want to know, does the hybrid powertrain take up any more room?
No, and so one of the great things about this vehicle is, we launched this generation of MDX in 2014. It was designed from the very beginning for this system, and so the system doesn't in any way take away any room. Effectively, it's most of it is under the seats and in places where it doesn't interfere whatsoever. So,
And where does the battery live? Under the seat?
Yep, that's right, under the rear, under the passenger seats.
So no panoramic sunroof. People are asking about that.
No, we don't have a panoramic sunroof on this generation of MDX.
And how about CarPlay, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto?
Not just yet.
Okay.
Something
All right.
we're working on.
And how many gears in the transmission?
7.
7, okay.
Yep.
All right, and then let's do one last walk around. You guys, if you joined us live, then you probably are curious about the MPG. It's 26, 27, 27.
That's correct.
So 26 city, 27 combined, 27 highway. There's about a $1,500 premium for the hybrid, and it'll be in your dealerships starting like next week, right?
April, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So let's do one more walk around, and then I promised 10 minutes, and we've gone 12, so we're probably going to be going a little over. And let's show them the front of it.
Yep.
There you go, guys. Oh, is there a difference between, is this built on the same platform as a Pilot? Someone's asking.
Same platform?
Yeah.
It's related somewhat, but the MDX platform is quite different than the Pilot platform. But
And then-
they are definitely.
All right, last question. What is this color called? You know, that's a tough one.
Modern steel metallic. There
That's
you
a
go.
good question. It's a beautiful color. Oh, okay, surround cameras.
Yes, it does actually have a surround.
Oh,
camera,
and
so
people
that
people want to see the engine. Can we open the hood?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we'll show you the engine. Why not? How can we not show them the engine, right?
See if I can pull this off without making a total idiot out of myself.
And by the way, guys, this will be posted to our YouTube channel, so you can watch it, the whole thing, as soon as it processes.
Yep. Pretty much looks like an engine.
Yeah, not much to see.
Not a whole lot to see.
yeah.
Some of the orange, cables there and stuff indicate the hybrid part of it, but basically.
And people are very curious about the safety features.
Oh, you know what? Thank you so much for asking that question, actually. So one of the great things that we did for 2017 is...
There's a camera right there.
Yep, yeah, there's a camera there, and actually this is a radar, obviously you can't really tell. All Acuras now have something that we call AcuraWatch. So basically that is our suite of features that includes basically the safety and sort of semi-autonomous driver assist technologies, and that's around every MDX, regardless if it's the lowest model or the top one. And so basically this radar here is an amazing thing that is effectively measuring the distance to the cars in front, that provides the automatic braking, the adaptive cruise control. This camera here is actually the camera for the surround view camera system. There's actually 3 other cameras, two on the mirrors and one in the back. And so the safety on this is really industry leading and literally the best that you can get.
All right, guys, so I'm going to get to drive this tomorrow. Please stay tuned for, we're going to do these videos called Everything You Ever Want to Know. Well, you guys are going to do a product presentation tomorrow, which is more than everything you ever want to know. So that'll be tomorrow. And last question, people keep asking,
Yep.
0 to 60, have you announced 0 to 60 times yet?
We haven't announced 0 to 60 times, but the 0 to 60 times are actually quite similar to the normal version, which is probably in the 6.5 second range. The real benefit of this car is in passing power, where the electric motors are just instant and always ready to go. And so 0 to 60 is probably not that much different than the normal version. Passing is where you're really going to feel it.
And tomorrow it's 8:30 is our presentation, do you know?
Yes.
8:30, and that's Pacific time. We're
Yes.
here in Seattle, so it'll be 8:30 tomorrow morning. And please come back for that, because we will tell you more than everything you ever want to know. As always, this is Roman, and here in Seattle with the new Acura MDX Sport Hybrid. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time. Thank you very much. Bye.
All right.